Hi all, welcome to Long Last Studios. I have a kind of unboxing I'm really excited about. I recently got my hands on the Space Wolf's Venerable Dreadnought. This is in effect 3-in-1 kit. So you can make the Space Wolf Venerable Dreadnought, the Murder Fang, or the Murder Face as I like to call it, because it looks like you made it from Death Clock, or Swiss Clock, or Metal Optics, whatever the hell it's called. And of course, Bjorn the Fell-Handed, who I'll be building as Bjorn, because if anyone's watching my first Space Wolf video, I'm basing mine on the Space Marine Battle book, Battle of the Fang, and Bjorn plays a key role in it, so I'll be playing him as Bjorn, and he's also going to double act the HQ choice. So enough with the chat, let's have a look, see what we get in the box. So I have cracked this open, just have a look, see. I was really impressed. So let's get the box out of the way. So we get 2 sprues, instruction sheet, base, a blank base, which is good, means you can model your own terrain, which is good. I'm going to be doing like a scratch built rocky terrain, which I'll probably do a tutorial on. So we'll have a look at the instructions. So we have it's my first time actually looking at these type of new CG instructions. Haven't really touched a GW product in a while. So I'm actually surprised to see how clear these are. These should not cause you any trouble whatsoever. I would have much preferred if the torso of the Dreadnoughts were like the Contemptors and in different parts of ball joints so you could actually pose them. But, you know, it's just the way it is. I imagine it's just to keep the cost down. Again, really clear. You're not going to have any problem here. Give your weapon callouts. So nice and simple. Each type is... each type or each variant of Dreadnought and weapon loadout is clearly shown. And then it gives you handy little reference stats here. That's a nice touch. Okay, so let's actually have a look at the actual sprues. So we look at the first sprue. So wow, when I first cracked this open, just have a quick look, see the detail. Oh, it's beautiful. Nice, crisp, you know. You get a little bit of weird warping, or I don't know what we call it, kind of swirls in the plastic, because they don't use, it's not an expensive plastic, you know, and anyone who says that they use expensive plastic isn't true. Look at a Dragon kit, and you know what I'm talking about, or a Tamiya kit. But here nor there, but detail is super crisp. The wolf pelts are lovely, the big shield, wherever the hell it's called, looks deadly. The claws for Bjorn's assault fist is steady, looking really good, very well picked out. The cool thing is the weapon options. You don't actually necessarily have to magnetize your weapon options to change them out. They slot into the arm mount on a square peg, so they should be quite secure, friction fitted. So that's good. So detail's lovely. I don't know how well you can see this, but it is damn nice. Okay, so I've looked at the next one, and this is the front parts of the armour. So we have more pelts. We have the frost cannon, which if anyone hasn't looked up the rules of the frost cannon, I've been into 40k for a long time, but I'm a relatively new gamer. I've been a collector for ages, so I can't think of the stats off my head, but they are nasty. Really, really devastating weapon, the frost cannon. Even though all it is a big Mr. Freeze gun. So I can imagine there's going to be a lot of cheesy Arnold Schwarzenegger quotes from that movie. Big axe. You know, I mean, that might be an interesting conversion piece for maybe a Lehman Russ conversion, perhaps. Because I imagine that seems like the power axe that Primark would use. Again, all the wolf iconography is beautifully done. Beautiful detail here. You're going to have a lot of work here painting out detail. That's one thing I love about the Space Wolf models, is there's so much going on. The torso is really well done. It is molded in 1 or in 2 pieces, so you can't really pose it without having to chop up the model, which for a model as expensive as this, you know, I'd always be very hesitant to. But again, that's just me. So really nice. And then we just get our standard transfers. Not a big fan of GW decals. I think they're really thick and really hard. You need decal solution to make these things work. But I'll probably do a video in the future on how to apply your decals and don't make them look like they're shiny. There's several ways of doing it. So in all, it's a wonderful kit. Really looking forward to working on Bjorn. I'm going to be painting him up a little bit different to the kind of really icy blue that is the Space Wolf colours. I'm going like a stone blue, or like a real stone grey. I think that suits them. And also means if I do pre-heresy, when the Space Wolf book comes out, I can just more or less just reconfigure my army and not have to worry about the different paint jobs. So I hope this rather quick inbox review was nice or handy for you. I know you can't see a lot of the details, but it just gives you an idea, and if there was any really bad points or defects in the molds, like sink marks or whatever, you would have been the first to know, because I would have been cutting this this model to pieces. But thankfully that's not the case. This is actually really a beautiful rendition. So it should go nice in the Space Wolf's army, and think about all the parts you're going to have in your spare bits box by the end of this. So this will be my first of at least 2 or 3 dreadnoughts for my army, because the 12th company had 11 dreadnoughts fighting with them in the Fang. They basically woke up every dreadnought they had because they're so undermanned, including Bjorn. So that's more on that later. So thanks for watching. If you like the stuff, please comment, rate and subscribe. And we'll be doing plenty more vids in the future, and plenty more unboxings. Thanks for watching, stay safe, happy gaming, bye bye.